through all those teams so quickly, and I said, cannot take responsibility. It was all Dan in my ear. God bless him for that one. This is a great, great set. Once again, it's one of those things that, you know, you want to give the kids a fun gift, but you don't want it to end up either at the bottom of the toy box or thrown away or donated by the next year. I've had these for 3 years, and they continue to be something that we go through the list of what do you guys want to play with. Magnets, you want to play with your magnets, we just call them your magnets. They love them. They are smart, they're easy, and they all go nicely together, so it's super easy cleanup for mom and dad.
Yes, great, compact, completely safe. This is a great, I like to say a longevity toy. So it's going to start out with your children while they're young, and they're going to get smarter and smarter with this. They're going to learn shapes. They're going to learn about polarization with magnets. These magnets are encapsulated inside of the plastic. You can see they're like little rollers. So when you move them, they slightly move, which means they don't reject each other. It helps them to not reject.
And it's also important to note these are completely safe. I know there's been things in the news these days about magnets. These are not those magnets. These are completely safe, encapsulated. They're not coming out, and this is actually for ages 6 and up. What you're getting here is 20 pieces. Actually, it's 44 pieces all together, but 20 of your squares, 16 triangles, 4 sectors, 2 arches, 2 wheels, and design instructions as well.
Yes, and so we give you ways to make these. You can try things on your own. Your kids are just so smart. They're going to just figure out how to make something from 1 dimension to 3 dimension. That's what I did. Same thing with this. They're building it as a 1 dimension on a flat surface, and they're going to learn that as you lift these magnets, they'll find each other and connect, and now I'll be able to make a 3-dimensional object exactly just like that. It's almost like magic. My girls loved magic tricks.
And my kids, my little girls too, they love it. And you know, just thinking about it makes me want to get home and cuddle with them and just be, they love to show, look, Mama, look what I made. Always making towers, always making things for their princesses. This comes with the wheels along with it as well. Yes. This set is blue and green. It's a great starter set if you've never tried these before. We have multiple sets of mag formers, and this is the one that we started with. It is customer top rated, and more than 620,000 sets of these have been sold. More than 620,000 sets of these. So they are very popular. I remember when I first got here to QVC, Sandra Bennett and I have daughters who are very similar in age, and she said, you got to get mag formers, because if you go out to dinner with them, take your mag formers. They're a small footprint. They can play with them, and you'll actually get to eat.
That's true, because they love them. They get so, you know, immersed
in them.
Right, they do. And this is a great thing when you're making, you know, your dinner around the holidays. You want to keep the kids occupied. Everybody gets into the act. I've had teenagers play with these as well. They're just so cool. They look cool. And again, they're going to figure out ways to use these with the new arches and sectors that you're adding to this set. I mean, they are just going to love the idea that they can make these. You have future engineers that are working towards.
I know my 5-year-old's going to be an engineer or something like that, because she's just always trying to figure out her little brain working. I love it. I have a picture on Facebook of her when she was even younger, using her mag formers like on a plane. They're a great plane toy. We always take them on planes and in cars because it's small footprint. You can use them and you don't lose pieces because they're magnets.
Yeah.
At retail, these are more than double what you're paying. $74 at retail. You're $38.12 here on a clearance price, which means once these are gone, we aren't probably going to get any more back in stock, especially at this price. So limited numbers of these remaining at this clearance price. 4 easy payments of $9.53. Because of the great easy pay, because of return policy until January 31st, 2015, what we're noticing is that many people are picking up more than one set. And when you do that and you ship to the same address, you save on shipping and handling. It's something nice that we do here at QVC as well to make it a little bit easier. So get multiple sets and give them to multiple children in your life if you need to, but start getting that gift giving going. Oh, the heart.
See that? You know, we thought it was a truck, and if I put the wheels on, it could be a little truck. But again, you know, you're going to find something really new and different to play with these all the time. If you have mag formers, they will connect to these. They all go together. And again, like you just said, this is a great starter set. And we start you by teaching you on the wrapper that you get with your set of mag formers. It tells you how many you need for each trick, so you're ready to go. This is the sphere, one of the most popular tricks and most fun, because going from 1 dimension and connecting just like this till it looks like maybe a snowflake or a snapdragon or something. You can just pull this up.
Look at that.
And it becomes a three-dimensional sphere.
Got a hamster wheel.
This is pretty strong, too. I mean, I can really toss this around and play with this and have a great time. Or I can put it on wheels also, and we can make it like a moon buggy, something like that.
At the bottom of the screen, you're seeing ratings. I've ordered 2 sets of the mag formers, received these this week. My kids love them. I saw another one there that said, bought these 3 years in a row for the grandkids. They never tire of them, and the adults love them as well. This one said this is the second set I ordered for the grandkids, both girls and boys, as well as the girls. The boys both love them. And also being said at the bottom of the screen, I gave these to my nephew for Christmas. Quickly became the toy everybody was playing with. Even the 18-year-old loved them. It's true. You will play with your kids with these. It's fun to figure out different things to do. I got to figure out how to do that ball. I love that sphere thing you just did.
Isn't that perfect?
4 easy payments. So many 5-star reviews on these. They're just a great, good gift that really encourage things like hand-eye coordination and intellectual thinking.
Yes, and because I think that you just don't understand necessarily about physics. And so it's really hard for kids sometimes to even get it in the classroom. But if you're using hands-on, if you're figuring out how to do it with a game and a toy, they understand the concept before they even get there. So think about how great your kids are going to be when they get to geometry class and they have triangles and they have, you know, squares.
Geometry class.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't tell them they're learning.
Can't we
but
just
they're
play
learning.
with mag formers instead?
And yes, because then you're going to learn while you're having a great time. There's nothing
so
like a
true.
toy that teaches while it entertains.
It's so true. You're getting all of these pieces that you see right here, and they're great. I put them in a little bag. I take them every single trip, and I just adore that this is a toy that just never gets donated, thrown away, forgotten about, lost. They all stay together because they are magnets, and they're fun. Year after year after year, the kids love them. Oops! And see, if you drop them, you just pick them back up. You're
There's your
seeing
sphere.
right there. You're seeing the rainbow colors. We have sold out of those. That's what happens when we have a clearance priced item. It's because we don't have a whole lot left to go around, so we've lowered the price to get them out of our warehouse, so we can bring you a new configuration or something different. But you don't find a great price like this again. That's the catch there. So pick these up while we have them, because once they're gone, we most likely can't get any more back in stock at this price. With 4 easy payments, you can put it on your major credit card and pick up multiples, ship to the same address, and save on shipping and handling on this one. 44 pieces.
It's amazing. And your cleanup is so simple, too, because they connect to each other. You just snap them together, and you're going to put them away so easily. So it's not even a problem with, you know, these falling apart and being in the bottom of a toy box.
My favorite part is the
They just
cleanup.
snap together. It's amazing. Exactly.
Awesome.
And like you said, a real small footprint. Maybe it sits on your desk. You know, on your
Great
children's
for
desk.
the guy, or even for an adult. It's a little mind work when you're doing mind-numbing work at work.